Welcome back to the channel everyone. I hope you are doing absolutely well. This is AD back with another video. So today it's gonna be the review of the Magic X13 ROM on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So without any further ado, let's now get started. So here is my Redmi Note 5 Pro running the Magic X13 ROM. This is the MIUI 10 running on Android 10. Yes, Android 10. As you can see over here, this is MIUI. Swiping from the right is your control center and from the left is your notification panel. This is MIUI 12 and it is pretty much similar to the China beta which I reviewed recently on the channel. Link is in the description, you can check it out. But that was based on Android 9, but this is based on Android 10. Let me show you that. So going into all specs. As you can see, this is running Android 10. That is really nice. Security patch is of 5th of May 2020 and the Magic version, it says beta over here. And kernel is the Desert Eagle kernel version is 4.4.2. And yep, performance battery life is pretty good. I'll be talking about that in the later part. So talking about other stuff, this is pretty much similar to the MIUI China beta, but there are quite a few differences over here. There are some extra features added here. Let me show you that really quick. So going into the settings menu, as you can see over here, going into password and security, face unlock is present and it works absolutely well. Fingerprint unlock, I have already set it up. Let us try face unlock, and I guess it will not work properly because I have headphones on and I have set face unlock without headphones, but still let us just try it out. Yes, it did recognize, as you can see, and it is bugged over here. As you can see, the lock screen, status bar, Geo 4G and all is combined over there. Small little bug over there, but yeah, here it's really well. VoLTE is very small, but yeah, VoLTE is there, it's working absolutely well. Going into additional settings, here are a couple of stuff like the game turbo. It works really well for games like PUBG. I didn't had any issues running PUBG on this one, and I'll be talking about that in the later part. But yeah, game booster is working fine on this one, game turbo or booster, whatever it is. Second space is over here, you can add it. MIUI lab is also there, as you can see. AI preload, so AI preload increases app launch speed, it says, but I had already enabled this one. I guess it got disabled by default. Here it is, it's not working, I guess. Yes, there it is. So going back, talking about other stuff, full screen displays over here, I enabled this one. This comes on buttons by default. Full screen gestures, I have enabled this one. It works well here. As you can see, 100 mode was also there. Talking about Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, everything is working absolutely well. Didn't had any issues with that. And lock screen, here are a couple of customizations for your lock screen. As you can see, double tap to wake on the screen is present. Let us try it out. Yep, working well, and face unlock is also there, but I need to swipe up after the screen is recognized. I guess there is an option to disable that too, like whenever your face is detected, it will swipe up for you automatically. As you can see, here is that option, stay on the lock screen after unlocking. Let me try it out now. Here it is, working well. So you need to disable that, then the face unlock will directly take you to the home screen or whichever screen you were before locking the device. So talking about other stuff, as you can see, here are a couple of applications. Except YouTube, PUBG and Geekbench, all other apps came pre-installed with this ROM. Talking about the camera application, here is the camera app. Only bug which is listed in the forum about the camera app is the portrait mode. It says portrait mode doesn't work, but when I use portrait mode, it takes photo, but when you have actual object in the front, it may give a force close or there is no any blur effect. So going into the photo mode, it works well for photo. The flickering on screen is purely because of the lights in the background, not an issue of the camera app. HDR is over here, it also works well, and all of this stuff is working fine. I didn't had any major bugs in the camera app till now. Normal camera video recording should work well, but 4K video recording, let us just try it out. And image stabilization is enabled. By the way, 4K video recording was here. It's on 1080p 30 frames, 1080p 60 frames is also there. Let's try 4K, and yep, working well. That was because of the lights, but now as you can see, 4K works, 60 frames should also work then, no issues with that. Apart from the portrait mode, everything is working well in the camera app, no any major bugs over there. And VoLTE also works, like so many people keep asking me about this. Let me show it to you guys. As you can see, works well, so no issues with VoLTE. So talking about other stuff like the performance, let me show you my Geekbench results. Antutu I couldn't find on Play Store. I don't know for what. I just typed Antutu benchmark on the Play Store. It is not appearing. Let me show you to you really quick. So going into the Play Store and let me type it for you. Here it is. No Antutu benchmark over here, guys. That's why I just downloaded Geekbench 5 and tested it out. Let me show you that. So going into the history, and the app opening times are also really fast in this ROM. I really love it. The score is single core 281 and multi-core 1264. Pretty impressive score over here, and honestly speaking, performance in this ROM is really good. I didn't have any issues whatsoever in the performance, no lags whatsoever in the systems, not even minor stutters were there in the system. It is running absolutely well, fluid, as you can see, and you also get that latest MIUI 12 UI over here with all the needed applications. And guys, you need not to flash any GApps. You just need to flash the ROM. GApps come pre-installed with this ROM, I mean pre-included with the ROM, so just don't flash GApps after you have flashed the ROM. And talking about some other notes, you need to have a custom recovery installed in order to flash this ROM, and in order to install custom recovery you need to have unlock bootloader. Like, so many people ask me about installation, so I will show you that in a while. So talking about PUBG, as I told you earlier, it was working absolutely well. I didn't have any issues with the PUBG performance. Even in the extended gameplay it was working really well, and the game turbo also does fair job of optimizing the gameplay. It was working really well for me, no issues with that. Talking about the battery life in this ROM, let me show you the battery and performance. As you can see, going into battery usage stats, it's calculating, and here it is. As you can see over here, it says active and standby, and pretty well organized system over here, as you can see. So in my usage, when I first booted the ROM, the device was somewhere around 50% of charge, and now it's on somewhere around 35% of charge. I don't think it's visible. Let me bring it close. As you can see, till now the battery life seems to be really good in this ROM. I didn't have any issues with the battery life. Here it is. Graph changing patterns. Yes, there are two graphs. Pretty cool. In a nutshell, the battery life in this ROM is also really good till now. I will continue to use this ROM further. You can follow me on Instagram and DM me over there. If I have proper screenshots, I will send it to you. Else I'll tell my experience how was the battery life. And talking about the installation of this ROM, guys, you need to have unlocked bootloader first, and after you've unlocked the bootloader, you can flash any recovery like TWRP recovery or TWRP pitch black recovery or Orange Fox. I recommend pitch black recovery because I have installed pitch black recovery over here. After you have installed pitch black recovery, you just need to go into the recovery. I have options over here itself in order to boot into recovery, as you can see, but if you're on the stock ROM, you need to press power button and volume up simultaneously and hold it for a while until you see the MI logo. Let go the keys once you see the MI logo and you will be into the recovery soon. This boot logo is changed after installing the ROM, guys. Looks really cool. It's like Redmi Note 8 Pro. So going into the recovery, I have it on my external storage. You can put it onto your internal storage too, no any issues with that. All the links for the ROM will be in the description and also the recovery. So after you have downloaded it, I have it in my external. I will connect it like this, and then you need to go into wipe, go into advanced wipe, select Dalvik system, cache, data, vendor and cust. Once you have done that, just swipe to wipe. I'll not be doing that because I've already done that. Going into install, after the wipe you just need to go into install, and if you have it on your external storage, select USB OTG or micro SD, whatever, and then locate the ROM file. So it says something like Selenon Masic X13. You need to tap on this and just swipe to confirm flash. Once you have done that, it will take somewhere around 2 or 3 minutes max, and then your system will reboot automatically if you have selected automatic reboot option. Then you need to wait for at least 5 minutes in order to boot this ROM. Yes, it took somewhere around 5 to 6 minutes for me in order to boot, but then you will be guided directly to the setup. You need to set up, it's really quick, and then you will be on your home screen. That's pretty much it, as simple as that. You need not to flash any GApps after you have installed this ROM. Yes, don't flash GApps because GApps might be or might not be compatible whichever you flash. So compatible GApps are already included in the ROM package. So guys, this was a quick little review of the Masic X13 running on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also do follow me on Instagram, link is in the description or it's appearing somewhere over here. This is all about technology 24/7. Signing off for the moment. You guys have a great day. Peace.